Good day, this is the global news on Skadek TV. First, the headlines. On the global scene today, oil price jumps despite deal to release record amounts of preserves. Trump says US has won the war with Iran. In African news today, Iran war driving fuel price up across Africa. On Nigeria news, Nigeria receives new HIV prevention injection. Now the exciting world sports fever confirms Iran will compete in 2026 World Cup. Now the news in details. I am Precious Fulam. Global oil price jump on Thursday despite an agreement by the International Energy Agency and several major economies to release a record amount of crude oil from emergency reserves. The move was aimed at stabilizing global energy market after rising tension in Middle East, raised fears of supply disruptions, particularly around the strategic Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most important oil shipping routes. Energy traders reacted quickly to the announcement as uncertainty over supply continued to influence market activity. The development has drawn global attention as government tries to prevent further shocks to the energy market. The coordinated release of oil reserves is intended to ease pressure on global supply and help calm markets affected by ongoing geopolitical tension. Surrounding the conflict involving Iran, Israel, and the United States, which has heightened concern over the stability of global oil shipment. The Middle East remains one of the most important regions for global oil production. The situation continues to be closely monitored by government and energy markets around the world. Iran's place at the 2026 FIFA World Cup appears set after the national team qualified for the tournament from June 11 to July 19 across the United States, Canada, and Mexico. FIFA president
You made a good decision.
met with US President Donald Trump, who affirmed that the Iranian team is welcome to compete at the event, emphasizing footballers' power to bring people together even amid geopolitical tensions. Under the World Cup draw, Iran was placed in Group G along Belgium, Egypt, and New Zealand, with all of these matches scheduled in America City. Comments that came amidst the conflict about Iran's absence from the recent FIFA planning summit and raising question about whether the team would actually travel to the US to participate. However, the assurance faces a stark reality on the ground. Iran's Sport and Youth Minister Hamid Donyamali has publicly said that the country cannot participate in the tournament under the current condition, calling the US and Israeli military action against Iran malicious and arguing that conditions for participation do not exist for Iranian players. The minister cited security concerns following regional conflicts that begin with airstrike that killed Iran's supreme leader, saying that the team simply could not be expected to compete safely. It remains unclear whether Iran will officially withdraw from the World Cup, which could lead to disciplinary action on the FIFA rules, or if the diplomatic development might change before the tournament begins. Before we go, a final look at our top stories from the intensifying hike in oil price despite deal to release record amounts of preserves, to the unfolding Trump statement that US has won the war with Iran and the scene of Iran war driving fuel prices across Africa. Closer to home, Nigeria receives new HIV prevention injection, and in the world of sports, FIFA confirms Iran will compete in 2026 World Cup. For more updates throughout the day, stay tuned to our digital platform. I'm Precious Fulam. Thanks for watching Skadek TV.